So I'm settling back in from being in Colorado. Had a great mountain bike ride today. Did about 4 hours, dirt roads, trails on my Niner RKT9. Had a blast. I love that bike. But I have been tortured by thinking about that stupid Plus bike that I rode. That I had so much fun on. You know, and so here's the deal. I grew up on skis, and the skis that we used were really skinny. In fact, I saw some people in Colorado with just a couple people with the old school skinny skis, and they look so tiny compared to the fat skis. And I was skiing, so I demoed a pair of Rossignol Sky 7s, and they were just a phenomenal ski. And as I was skiing them, thinking, I so wish I had skis like this back when I was skiing, and even my trips out west that I used to do. My last pair of traditional skis were 205s. They were so long. And the new skis today, the kind of the parabolic skis with, you know, they're shaped, they're fat, where they need to be fat, skinny, where they need to be skinny. The technology is just so good. And they're so much easier to ski than the skis that we used to ski on. Let me adjust this camera here. And, you know, I'm wondering with these fat bikes if down the road we're going to look back on our skinny tires and be like, why did we ride those? So I was thinking today that Americans are getting fatter, snow skis are getting fatter, and now bike tires are getting fatter. So Americans getting fatter is bad. Skis getting fatter turned out to be good. What about the bike tires? So I am going to try my best to get my hands on a cross-country plus-size bike. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I called my bike shop today and I asked them to ask Giant if Giant would send a long-term demo, you know, like a week or so. But they won't do it. So if there's any bike companies out there that watch my videos and want to send me a Plus bike to test, because I really want to compare it to my 29er. Traditional wisdom and stuff that you read on the internet says that a traditional 29er is going to be faster than a plus size bike. But the way that I cornered on that plus size bike that I demoed at the Giant demo, it was a revelation. I mean, I got back on my 29er and I felt like I was squirming and sliding all over the trail. And even today, you know, I'd been off the bike for 8 days. I rode my cyclocross bike yesterday on dirt roads, but on my 29er, it took me a while to get used to it again. I did feel like I was sliding out more, and I never really felt like that before I rode that stupid Plus bike. It's torturing me. So I've even thought about doing something that I've never done for my YouTube channel, and that is buy a bike, test the heck out of it for a month or two, and then sell it. I want to do do a climbing test, a dirt road test, a pavement test, and of course just a lap on my trails and compare the time. I'm just so inquisitive, and I love bikes so much that it has me almost doing something that crazy. If there's anybody who watches my videos that has a Plus bike and you're in this area and you want to get together and do some tests together, that'd be awesome. But you know, if I would buy the top end Giant XTC probably. I love Niner bikes, but they don't have a cross-country plus bike right now. The Jet 9, they offer in a plus size, but it's more of a trail bike. Even though it used to be cross-country, now it's more of a trail. So I want to test a pure cross-country plus bike versus my RKT9. Probably I'm going to find the 29 to be faster, but I just got to know. It's like one of my favorite movies is Remember the Titans. And there's a line in there where Petey is talking to Sunshine, if you remember that. And he's just like, I gotta know. I gotta know. And if you've seen that movie, you know the scene I'm talking about. It's quite funny. So I feel the same way. I got to know, could I be faster on a Plus bike? Again, traditional wisdom says no, but I felt so fast, especially in the corners. So some of the, I've kind of really started to look at the internet and try to find people that have compared traditional 29 and Plus, and I really can't find that much stuff out there. I've seen people compare like enduro bikes, and most of the tests that I've seen show that plus size bikes are faster than traditional 27.5 or 29 on downhill stuff. So where gravity takes over, the research is showing that plus size bikes are actually a little bit faster. Now that's traditional size. My Trance is kind of an in-between. It's got a 2.4 and it can fit 2.6. So, there's so many options now. But I just don't see a lot of stuff out there comparing traditional 29 cross-country versus Plus. So I'm going to try for a while to get my hands on one. Again, if anybody out there has a plus size bike companies want to send me a test bike, that'd be so cool. But if I end up buying one, I'm not going to have 2 cross-country bikes. I like my fleet being at 3. My cross bike, my trail bike, and then cross-country. So probably I'm going to find that the 29er is faster and I would sell the Plus bike. But what if I was faster on the Plus bike? Like right now, it's April 1 when I'm recording this, and the trails we have are just covered in leaves. Our leaves fall off in the springtime. Seriously. The dead leaves kind of hang on all winter, and then the new growth of the green leaves pushes off the dead leaves, and we get a lot of debris and stuff on the trail, pollen, pine straw. And I'm telling you, I was just sliding all over the place today on my 29. Still had a blast, still was fast. I even won a race 2 weeks ago on my 29er. So probably if I ever did something that radical and bought a 27.5 Plus to sell, I get pretty good discounts through my local shop. And if they're willing to do that for this test, whoever I sold the bike to would get a really good deal. So I don't know. We'll see. So there's my vlog for today on what's been going through my head with these plus size bikes. Let me know what you think. Should I do it? Should I start a GoFundMe to support research? No, I don't think I need to do that. I don't know, maybe. It'd be kind of cool. But, like I said, I would probably test the heck out of the bike for at least a month, maybe 2 months, and sell it. Or sell the 29er. I don't think I'd sell the 29er. Again, I think the 29er is going to be faster, but I just got to know. Let me know what you think. Catch you in the next one.